fun to watch the guy in the flow. I'm the type of gamer every gamer should know. Becoming as popular can be. Making my mark in high society. I'm the beau of the ball, the star of the show. Yeah, I'm the type of gamer every gamer should know. See how they hang on every word that I speak. My approving glance is what they all seek. I'm the creme de la creme, not just another John Doe. I'm the type of gamer every gamer should know. At home at the opera on a fancy yacht, becoming the talk of all of game a lot. I'm the creme de la creme, not just another John Doe. Yeah, I'm the type of gamer every gamer should know.
He bought a boat! He bought the boat!
Every gamer should know. Yes, I'm the type of gamer. Yes, I'm the type of gamer every gamer should know.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. The King of Kings is here. We must honor the greatness that is the man, the myth, the fucking legend himself. Paul motherfucking Latza. Only the best. Only the best.
Isn't that the greatest intro you've ever seen in your entire life? I mean, there's nothing that really compares to this shot-by-shot remake of Every Pony Should Know in live action by Paul Latza. Just the opening 5 seconds alone is so iconic as he tosses the fedora in the air.
Into the air and then tips it as it falls down.
Tips it as it falls down.
Fucking spectacular, honestly. Cut that. Now, what you just witnessed was undeniably Paul Latza's one of his greatest achievements, his most recognizable achievement. A classic Tig with Tig moment. The thing is, though,
quickly, I mean, would you call Paul Latza a talent off the back of the shot-for-shot remake of the My Little Pony song? This is a talented man, yes, more talented than, let's say, Film Brain or Linkara.
I mean, the ability to just, I mean, there's plenty of comparisons. The ability to straight up 100% get the complete go ahead, 100% exact, is impressive. It's undeniably impressive, right?
You have to consider, like, compared to some of the people on the site, like, I'm that guy with the glasses, like Diamanda Hagen, or Film Brain, or Phelan, or Phalis, or whatever the fuck his name was, or Sean Faust, you know, the epic fail guy, or whatever the fuck, that big 600-pound tub of shit, or, like, there's so many people that he was better than, who were, like, the lowest of the low.
Like Kubrick next to all those guys, isn't he? He's a genuine talent that unfairly for all of those years was cast aside, not allowed to go on the site, whilst other lesser talented mortals surpassed him on the totem pole. He genuinely is the underdog.
Latza never actually was on Tig with Tig. Everyone thought he was, you know, they thought, oh, you know, he's clearly the type of guy Tig with Tig would hire. And in the early days, Tig with Tig would have hired him. They would have brought him in. They would have brought him into the fold because he makes the kind of content that they specialize in, but he's not one of them. He's the outlier. He's the odd man out. He's like, it's hard to explain. He's like if there was a fifth Beatle, it would be Paul Latza, and you never heard about him because he's not even a part of the band. He's not a member. You know, he's the tambourine player. He's the triangle man.
See if it is, though, as the triangle man, I think Latza is actually remembered more so than a lot of the people who are actually on the site.
He's certainly remembered more than Film Brain, but I think he's remembered more for his attempts, isn't he? And his failures.
Well, he's remembered for his failures. But is it better to have failed grandly and be remembered, or just be a mediocrity lost to the sands of time?
Listen, as the biggest Film Brain fan in the world, even I will admit, people remember him not for his videos, but for his roles in the anniversary films. A role which, as we said before, Paul Latza was based off Latza. Paul Latza was born to play that role. Doug's henchman, his lackey, who sucks up Doug's cum every second of the day. And they had like three. They had Film Brain do it in the first movie, and then they had that new guy, the one Colin from what's it fucking Whose Line Is It Son, who is now a tranny. Did that in the second movie in Kick Out and Bolt in fucking Suburban Nights.
Suburban Nights, yes.
Yeah. And it was never given to Latza, but Latza deserved it because that was what he should have been, because that's who he is in real life. He is the quintessential Tig fanboy. And I think what Paul Latza represents the most, and this is, I don't want to keep talking because this is a multi-discussion stream, but what he represents the most to me is the dark path that the Tig fanboy in me in high school would have gone down if he actually went out and made videos about Tig. If he actually tried to fulfill the dreams of joining Doug's site and, this guy who you watched every day in high school. You tried to be like him. That's what Paul Latza tried to do. And inadvertently ended up making the best decisions of his life by failing.
But the thing is, I don't think Latza was as loyal as you're making out him to be. Like, he was hawking his audition tapes all everywhere. AVGN, Red Letter Media we'll get into later, but he just wanted to climb the greasy totem pole.
He wanted to be in the E-celeb totem pole, and inadvertently, to do so, he went to film school and editing school to get himself and say, listen, these guys are professionals too. I'm going to be professional just like them.
But the thing is, they weren't professionals, were they? None of them were professional.
No, none of them were. It inadvertently got himself a good career as in the actual entertainment industry. That's the joy of Latza, is that he won in the end. By failing to join Tig and failing to be good at... He proves once and for all that being good on the internet is not a career path. It's not real. But being good in the real world is.
So this is it. He ends up as the ultimate winner at the end of the day. He surpasses his heroes and his idols. But it's an incredible journey getting there, isn't it, Gahul? Now, you've got a selection of clips, a selection of screen caps. You've got an odyssey to take us on.
Let's start at the beginning. The original Latza. Here he is. This is his Paul Latza editing pitch mirror. A classic video that I'm sure many have seen, but we're going to drop it again because it's a classic for a reason. We love it. You got to get it. Let me see here. Let me pull things up. We'll go to 40 so we can save on bitrate. There we go.
Hi, my name is Paul Latza. I'm here to be a film editor. Now you're probably wondering, that kid's not here today. Why is he up on a video screen? Well, that's an excellent question.
Here we go.
I'm on important family business, so that's why I can't be here today. As I said, I want to be a film editor. I just love
But he's
editing.
even wearing the
fact,
Doug
this whole
Walker
entire
hat,
video
isn't
was
he?
made in one day. If I
Even
were
the
to do a
same
directory...
specs of Doug
He's
Walker.
got the hat, the shades. The only difference is he's wearing another YouTuber's t-shirt. Whoever this guy is, I don't remember his name, but I think it's Yahtzee's shirt.
I just don't know why you'd use your own college email.
Because this was not a public video. This was posted. This was shown at a trade show. It was like just to like get your name out in the hat of the world, so that people would email him and he'd get job offers as an editor.
But, so how are we watching it here on Valentine's Day 2021?
Someone posted it somewhere. Someone got a copy of it, and he did not post
One of these evil bastard movie producers was just like, look at this schlub.
I think he might have put it on his Vimeo as an example of his editing reel, because you put stuff on your Vimeo and stuff so that you distribute.
But look, this isn't like an example of an editing reel, is it? It's just I don't know. Maybe it gets
video. It's content he's edited. That counts.
Research paper. It would be about Joss Whedon. Oh, Joss.
This is like Windows Movie Maker shit.
So
I
like Joss Whedon because of his themes.
Oh,
His
Joss.
themes are science fiction,
And the zero punctuation shirt.
character.
Okay. You have to listen to Joss
Yes,
Whedon's
the
themes.
Escapist, the fucking Yahtze
Zero.
shirt.
Look at
there.
this.
That's what I was
Fuck.
saying.
Well spotted.
I forgot the name of the show, but okay, you gotta listen to Joss Whedon's themes. This is the classic line. What are his
Those
themes?
themes are science fiction, feminism, mind control, character development, and deep plots. I too am a fan of science fiction, feminism.
Those are the themes!
Deep plot is a theme, is it?
Character development and deep plots are
Well,
themes.
first of all, I don't think mind control is like the central theme I think of when I think of Joss Whedon's work.
What?
It's like
mind
quips,
control
postmodern
like
deconstructions.
What is this shit?
This is
It's deep plots.
he's pitching. This is his pitch.
Mind control, character development, and deep plots. As for connections between him
How
and
is
myself,
character
he
development
likes
a
to plan
theme
the whole
and not just a
thing.
description of what happens?
He
Well,
just,
character development's completely separate to theme.
it's not
Like,
a
it's its
theme.
own
Yeah.
aspect.
It's its own, yeah.
And plot is separate to theme.
Deep plot.
This is the thing. Is he's like he's like a high school student wrote a college level essay, and he just like started throwing words around he thought meant something.
So
That's
how
what this
old is he here then, Gahul? Because this guy looks like a child in this instance.
He's gotta be he's gotta be early college. I'm guessing freshman in college, so maybe 17 or 18, depending on when he
So
was.
it's kind of interesting then, because we get to see the effects of people like Yahtzee, people like Doug Walker, people like the AVGN and Red Letter Media on someone who's just like growing up.
Yeah,
this is like your brain on these guys.
This is your brain on being on the internet all the time, because those guys are basically gone now. They're not in the popular spectrum, unfortunately. So,
well, I mean, this is like
in the
predating the days when you could buy merch from like the YouTube description tab.
You had
to get a zero punctuation T-shirt was an achievement in itself.
You had to
this
go
guy
to
was probably waiting weeks.
Something, I think it was like what, Shark Bubble, not Shark Bubble, but it's like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Shark something. There was a site like that you could buy shirts from people. I mean, I've actually got some shirts back when I was the internet loser. I think I got some old YouTuber shirts, man. Those things are probably worth money now. But
this is it. I was going to say that Yahtzee shirt is probably worth quite a bit now. An original Yahtzee shirt.
Yeah,
an original Yahtzee.
Once worn by a skeletal Latza.
There's probably some guy on TV who would pay like $5,000 for it, right? But fuck.
Shark Robot.
It was the Latza shirt.
Shout out to TriFox in the chat. It is sharkrobot.com.
Oh, has Godwin Spick joined us?
This is the real diehards of fucking chat. Our 19
who have we got? I mean, it's
show.
only diehards if like Razmaz is in there, Godwin Spick.
Yeah. Listen, okay, I'll be honest. My channel is small.
Stoned Mexican guy.
It's not big.
The
SMG? Is SMG here? Oh, fuck. SMG going back to the days of anal vape. Man, those are that's a whole other video in itself, but let's keep going. We're going to watch more Latza here.
Being out in advance. That's why his shows always have such strict continuity. Now, for those of you who don't even know who Joss Whedon is, he's the guy who made Buffy the Vampire
I don't want to
Slayer.
like keep doing this, but so it's the jump cuts are in the style of the classic Doug Walker jump cut, aren't they?
It
like
is.
When he's doing his Space Jam reviews. This is exactly the same. The pointing. It's just he's copied Doug Walker's mannerisms to a T.
He's proto Doug. He's like what Doug Walker created. Like this is like he's like, the Doug Walker clone. All these like thousands of the thing is back in the day, this was innocent, okay? Doug Walker created a clone, he made one, and it's Paul Latza. And it's a bizarre event. What's her face? Belle Delphine creates an army of clones, and they all have 1,000 different OnlyFans, and we're drowning in cheap pussy on the internet now. That's the difference here. This was back in the golden days of the internet.
The real difference is when men do it, it's okay, but if women do it, it's disgusting and wrong. That's the truth.
And so in the spirit of Valentine's Day, we are truly promoting inceldom.
This is we're promoting inceldom. Like none of us have anything better to do with our Valentine's Day.
Listen, I'll be the first to say this is no longer Valentine's Day. I'm going to reclaim this day. Just like Juneteenth was reclaimed. Now this day is reclaimed too. Now this is Incel Awareness Day. Incel Awareness Day. This is how incels are made. By
if only you knew how much awareness could be raised on this day. If only you knew.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going because I go through
Angel, Firefly, and Dollhouse, along with Dr. Horrible Sing-Along Blog and Serenity, to name a few. To bring his influence into my project, I would do something with a lot of character development, as well as a deep story. His shows are all about human relationships and how individuals can be so powerful. He's influenced me because I also
literally all downhill since Buffy, isn't it?
That's why all my ideas are character-driven. Joss Whedon likes to create mood. And to create mood in editing, you have to have good pace. I am good at pace. I'm also good at choosing which shots.
I am good at pace.
Like, did he really have to jump cut that one? Like,
yeah, I am good at pace. I am good at pace. Let's keep going, right?
I myself am a fan of the tight
chat. Like, so far, would you hire this man?
I would hire him.
What would you hire him for? Like, this guy seems like the intern that would bring people coffee, and even with that, you'd be worried that he'd be so socially autistic he'd get the coffee or order wrong, right?
No, this is like deliver these papers. Like, don't step foot inside the establishment. Just deliver the papers.
he's the coffee boy, he's the errand guy, but we must continue.
Because it can get close up to the people and in their faces. You get to see all their emotions. Plus, I know the art of separate shots. For example, I'm talking to you, but I don't like you. I'm talking to you, but I don't like you either. That's why we're in separate frames, isn't it? Yes, that's completely true. Now get out. Now I'd like to show you some samples.
Give this man a Hollywood movie.
This first clip is an excerpt from a music video my friends and I made. Keep in mind that this is an award-winning music video.
Here we go.
Award-winning music video.
Here we go, chat.
This is an award-winning music video.
No.
The Guitar Hero instruments on the transparent.
What is this?
It's an award-winning music video.
This is an award-winning music video.
This is some high level. I've never seen this Latza.
Wasn't that great? This next clip
Wasn't
is a
that
dub
great?
of a manga. That's a Japanese comic book. My friends and I dubbed it, and I edited
Manga,
it.
that's a
You'll see how it adds so much
Japanese
more emotion. now that
Doing a
we have
manga
moves
dub.
and sound effects and music.
Kill him!
Jesus. Can anyone identify the manga on display here?
Find him, you fools! If he escapes, then you die!
How about I pick on someone my own size?
This is like Linkara ripoff, isn't it?
This has to be.
It is.
This is literally Linkara ripoff.
This was School Project
Next up,
the Anime
we have a
Club.
comedy sketch. No, not the whole sketch for the sake of time, but an excerpt. This sketch involves 3 people on their journey through the game of life.
But what is he trying to prove here then? That he's a fantastic editor, he's talented, he's an like what is he trying to prove with it?
I don't know.
My son just graduated from high school. Woo!
That's great, Pat. You have acquired immune deficiency syndrome. You have 2 turns to live. Please get all your affairs in order.
Look who's talking.
What a great
You have 2
delivery.
cars to hold
Well,
all
look,
of
these
your
are
children.
just his buddies, aren't
want
they?
a
They don't
son-
know
a
that he's going to
baseball
try and
team. Who's
shill
even
this to
driving
make a
this
Hollywood
out?
movie.
You rolled a 6. You should be
Imagine
on
seeing
the
this as a Hollywood producer.
I didn't want to catch it, you know? How could you have 2 wives?
Yeah, Troy, I've been meaning to bring
But the
that
thing
up,
is, PPP,
buddy.
this is the beginning of an editor. This is
Okay,
where the
well, I just
beginning
couldn't decide
nuggets.
which one is hotter,
Yeah,
so I chose
you
both.
see the
And here's the
traces
thing,
of
it's not the
talent.
acting that we have to
That's lame.
criticise or the writing or even the
plastic.
production value.
It
It's
just
simply
gets
the
me every
editing
time.
skills that are on
But these are just jump cuts, like in Windows Movie Maker.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but
you know what?
he's the one that's edited them together.
The thing is, PPP, it's like watching like an old, if you're watching like an old wrestling, a guy's first match in wrestling isn't good. And you go back and watch it, but you can see the shades of talent. You can see like the glimpses and the glimmers. And Paul Latza is a talented, exceptional individual. I think we can all agree to that.
Plastic.
It just gets me every time. They're just plastic. So now that you've seen my work, it's time to choose. Are you going to choose me, or are you going to choose somebody else? Because I'm sure you all have great ideas, and I'm sorry I can't be there today. But I will find some way of contacting you, or you can contact me. You can contact me at the contact information displayed throughout this video. Well, I look forward to working with you. I'm finished. Time to see the next person.
I'm finished. Time to see the next person.
So, I mean, chat, would you hire Paul Latza based off the back of his editing montage there? Did he prove his skills to you as an editor?
He proved strength.
And a raconteur? Did he make the pitch well?
I believe he did. But chat, we gotta hear from the chat. That's what we gotta do. I'm pulling up some more videos here quick, because I gotta get more videos up. Fuck.
So chat is saying that they'd hire Paul Latza. They've already found him an immeasurable talent, and they know he's going places.
Well, as they should. But chat,
someone said instant hire, I'd shake his hand.
Now, here's the question though: would you hire him knowing he made this video, the following video, which I'm about to show you, which it's a big.
So this is
controversy.
the case, right? This is now the prosecution.
The coin side. You think Paul Latza is a sweet young child who never said anything wrong? It's just an innocent soul. But in the end, he made this. He made Sand Niggas. Aladdin Sand Niggas Part 1.
No, it's not happening. Are we really going to play this?
Welcome to Aladdin for SNES. Woo! Yeah. All right, let's give this a go. No BS, just jump right into it.
Literally, jump. Apple.
Yep, you can use apples to, like,
now
knock
listen.
people out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's cool.
Street rat.
Oh!
Fucking, what is that shit?
That's...
Chicken in a pot?
Yeah, I think so.
Pot chicken. Chicken pot.
Now we have to see. This is where he's fallen. Because, well, before he was influenced by Doug Walker, now he's been tainted by the poison in his Game Grumps. And he has fallen to the level of racial slurs and degraded abilities. This is where.
Well, isn't this just AVGN ripoff? Because I'm pretty sure AVGN reviewed Aladdin, and so did fucking Irate Gamer at the same time.
No.
I think he's just ripping off the Irate Gamer and AVGN. Like,
no, this is not. This is a Let's Play, Godwinson. This is 100% Game Grumps ripoff. The blue border instead of orange. If you flip that to orange, this would be a Game Grumps video, point by point.
I can't say I was ever familiar with the Game Grumps, to be honest.
That's good, but Game Grumps lore is very deep, and the reason why John fucked Aaron's wife and created an illegitimate child, which caused the group to break up. There's a lot of stuff going on there that you don't know.
It was all Latza's fault.
It was Latza's fault. Needless to say,
it's just ironic that he's playing a Disney game and he would later go on to work for
calling
Disney.
a Disney game a nigga, and then not letting
he's just dropping these racial slurs. But here's the thing that's amusing about this. If this was like any much later in history, like 3-4 years later, this would have been like a huge, everybody would have like nailed him to the cross. But since this was like in the golden age of pre-Gamergate, this was acceptable enough to fly under the radar. Just no one gave a shit.
He just deleted it, and only we autists remembered. Only us autistic men remembered this. But we deleted it. And he survived. So he pulled off a big one on us. He pulled a big thing off. Let's see here. 2011. Let's jump ahead to 2011 because we got to pull up the AVGN movie casting call here. Because Paul Latza, if anyone doesn't know, huge fan of every internet personality. Big fan of Doug Walker, as we've seen. Big fan because he was in that video. Big fan of Linkara, Angry Joe, and even of course the classic himself.
I think he's just a big fan of like people being on the internet, isn't he?
He is.
I think his talent is quantified about whether you're on the internet and whether you're like a community. I don't know. It seems strange to me that he's not idolizing the great film editors of his time, the great filmmakers of his time. Instead, he's idolizing James Rolfe.
But what's strange about all of this, like his idolization for these people is, if you watch like Latza's I'm the type of gamer every gamer should know, it seems he lives in quite a nice house and it seems like he's financially well off,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know details of his personal life, but it seems as though he works like a decent job in real life.
Well, we'll get into
and
that.
So
we will get into that later, but I'm pretty sure that was his parents' house, to be fair. But we will.
Is it his parents' house? That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, it's his parents' house. But, I think the thing is, Lost is not just obsessed with internet people. He's obsessed with the first gen of internet e-celebs. There's different generations, and the first generation is AVGN, Nostalgia Critic, Angry Joe, the Tig crowd, Smosh. That first generation.
I don't even know if that is the first generation. Isn't the first Jedi like Jedi 1? Sainted Magus.
The first generation of YouTubers is like AVGN types. Like that's
no, I mean, there was like a generation that
even when
AVGN predates YouTube. He's like his first video was in 2000.
Well, there was Ashen. Well, 2004.
The Jedi.
I mean, Ashen's.
Who's the
Ashen's was doing
Armin,
shit
I'm
before
guessing.
James even started.
21. Yeah.
Ashen's, I don't know. Well, yeah, Ashen's in the Game Child, yeah, but the first, AVGN has been around for a long time. When was the first episode release date of AVGN? It was May 16th.
Well, 2004.
2004, which is...
No, but don't forget, like, he made those, and then, like, 2 years after, he makes, like, the series, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, like,
YouTube starts.
It was originally meant to be, what, there was 3 reviews to it, right?
Yeah.
And the final one was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It was Castlevania Simon's Quest.
That's right, yeah.
Actually, there might have just been those 2. Castlevania Simon's Quest was the first one.
And then he made
and then Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yeah.
And the next 2 came out like years later. But First, but he was at the beginning of YouTube, I think. Now, in terms of actual internet, you got to think about other people too. There's, YTMND.
People saying Maddox,
Like, if you really want to go back, you're not wrong. But
what the Masterson Maddox?
Yeah, say Dick Masterson is their father, and Dick Masterson and Maddox were the biggest thing in the world for decades. We just have no idea.
We just didn't know because no one cared. But Paul Latza is that group. He's obsessed with that era, that late 2000s, early 2010 YouTuber era, where it was the Newgrounds Flash animators, My Little Pony fan base, stuff like that. That's what he lived and grew up in, and he's an emblematic. He's the personification of that group of people.
I think it's pretty accurate assessment.
But he loves AVGN, obviously, because he's from that era, and AVGN's kind of the ringleader of all those people, even indirectly. So we got to see what he tried.
Well, he's kind of like a more autistic Chris Balls, isn't he?
He is, yes. The irate gamer came first. We all knew that. He's the original.
Yeah, of course. He didn't just buy his video game collection on eBay in a bulk lot.
That's right. Okay, AVGN. Here's him in the casting call for AVGN movies.
Now, because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Let's go! Come on!
That was him. Trying out for the movie. He didn't make it, unfortunately.
Hell no!
It ain't over.
Plenty of people did make it, but not Paul Latza.
Well, it's like all of the other candidates. They're giving far more of a performance than Latza, aren't they? Latza's just reading it. Look at the talent with which the others participate. Just play it again, Cahool.
I think you put that in there as a joke, but I'm really curious to see if anyone tries that.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no.
It ain't over now, because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Let's go! Come on!
It's objectively the worst one.
This
so bad.
Our lives.
This is Rob doing the. Can you read
at least the others are
sketch of
using
William
their hands
Shatner.
and their bodies and their expressions.
Bring this up.
This is look at this. This was Take with Take. Wait.
That's Doug's brother, Rob.
Listen, Rob Walker is the real talent behind the group.
It's pretty.
Oh, remember he played Santa Christ.
Santa Christ, Santa Christ,
Santa Christ.
We all love Santa Christ.
Santa Christ.
But that's not all he was obsessed with. We have to go into the little known, the darker path, the abridged series people. Because Paul Latza loves the abridged series, and he loves Yu-Gi-Oh!
What, the Dragon Ball Z abridged thing?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yu Yu Hakusho abridged, Team 4-Star. And here, one of the stars of Team 4-Star, Lana Peter, is here. Happy birthday, Lana Peter, from Paul Latza.
God, Team 4-Star. What happened to Team 4-Star? They used to be massive for a while.
They stopped. They
I don't know. Have they stopped, or are they just trying to diversify their content because they can't monetize the abridged series anymore?
They stopped doing Dragon Ball after what's it called, Cell Arc. They stopped there. They didn't even do Frieza.
No, but it seemed to me that they just couldn't grift anymore. So they had Masenko X do. Oh, what would happen if Majin Buu fought Cell?
Yeah, and then make a Let's Play channel and stuff, and that's how
it's just retarded.
That's what all internet content is. It's either Let's Plays or documentary series. That's all that internet is now. But we must continue. The Ballad of Lana Peter by Paul Latza.
Nicholas Jimmy Landis was a bad motherfucker. He was 17 feet tall, he had 150 wives. He didn't do that much except he saved the art of screaming. He put 2 and 2 together and he noticed it was 4. Now the treachery of Masako can't hurt us anymore. And he'll always be remembered as Nicholas Jimmy Landis.
Do you know actually, Latza makes Masako. I don't know. Latza looks like Clark Gable next to fucking Masako. Masako's like Quasimodo.
He's a monster compared to him.
Yeah, look at him. Yeah, he's like Quasimodo there.
Wow, but the thing is, Moscow was there about 2 years earlier. He got his start.
He was the voice of Goku, wasn't he? If I remember.
He was, yes. He just started moving. He was there a couple months early, and now he was just a shadow. He was just cast in Moscow's shadow. It was the
For
problem
Southampton, and he always wore his jersey, but he never wore no cleats. He weren't the nicest fella, and he had a couple problems, cause he drank a lot and he beat his wife, and he always acted rude.
Calling out Moscow.
And that's like delivery of it.
HBI said, Masako,
what the fuck?
You should really run this show.
Well, Masako's like
should
40
be the
years
guy
old
who
as well.
runs football. All you really gotta do is help me make a buck or two. I'll bet on the other team you lose the game, but make it seem like nothing could be further from the truth.
How will he ever recover?
The guy will never.
Masako did what he said. He let a couple balls through, and he walked up to the center, and he poked him in the eye. And in the final minutes, with Southampton nearly beaten, there was someone who was watching from his blimp above the stands.
He's just
cradling
crucified
a rifle in
with
his
each
thick
deadpan
hands.
word delivered.
In case you hadn't guessed yet, it was Nicholas
Complete dulcet tones.
Landis.
A nail has been driven into Masako's body.
Nicholas said, drop your glove, or I swear by God above, I'll make you regret playing football.
He'll make him
looked
regret.
up and saw the silver rifle's gaping maw. And though no one had noticed yet, his underwear was getting wet. He peed himself in front of everyone.
Oh my god. He's so BTFO now.
Masako was finished, but he couldn't quite admit it. So he raised his first two fingers up above the other three. Nicholas took careful aim and fired.
Do you think Masako's reaction,
bullet.
Lawrence's
He
reaction,
shot
was
those
to this
dirty
when he got
fingers
sent
off,
there?
and he dropped his
Oh,
trusty
he would
gun.
have been pissed. He'd been like,
Everybody
oh,
was
Latza!
saying
Latza!
He had won.
The Latza.
I'd have, I don't know, I'd have called some sort of local law enforcement and made sure like I was safe and secure. This guy looks like he's standing outside your window, doesn't he?
Masako left football and became a famous editor, and he asked the age-old question, why am I in Naruto abridged? He had a couple clients and a plethora of promos, but he never won an Eddie, and he never was the same. And he never could be
this match up with his voice.
This is ADR dialogue.
These are his amazing editing skills.
Scott Tyler Frericks.
Who?
Yes, the critics all confused him with the great Scott Tyler Frericks.
Wow. Oh, that is excellent.
That was
the picture we're getting of Latza here, though, is just like desperation, isn't it?
He's trying his hardest to become
he's auditioning for things that no one has any business actually auditioning for.
The AVGN movie.
Well, yeah, it's like imagine if we were to conduct auditions to be like the co-host, for this show.
Retarded. It's like who's really doing auditions for fucking Dragon Ball Z Abridged or Naruto Abridged?
Well, that's where it gets hilarious. Is like the Red Letter Media audition shit, but we may not get to it on this week's edition because this may end up being a recurring series.
No. Well, we can, but there's. I need to get my old hard drive back because I've got some OG Latza shit in there. I've got an entire Paul Latza folder within my Tig folder in there. I've got some archive shit in there, man. I've got all of his old videos, tons of shit that I can share once I get it back. Hopefully, in like the next month or so here. But we have to talk about. Latza was desperate to become E-famous, and he did whatever he could. He tried out with all these people. He tried AVGN, it didn't work. He tried Nostalgia Critic, it didn't work. He tried fucking... then he was stooped to Team 4-Star. Like, even Team 4-Star won't acknowledge Paul Latza. None of them will. So he decided, I'm going to skip getting them to acknowledge me. I'm going to pay them to work with me. by running my very own Indiegogo campaign for my movie, which I am funding from my film school friends. and in it's featuring Doug Walker and Malcolm Ray James, and he had to resort to pain to these people to give him attention, but it was all for the sake of this great movie.
So he managed to pay Doug Walker, right?
Yeah, to use his name and face.
Do we know how much he paid him?
It's undisclosed amount. I'm assuming it was a contract. Like if he got the movie off the ground, that they would work together and that he would get an acting role, or like he would pay him during that. But the movie obviously did not work out. So we'll have to see. We can watch the video and find out more.
Hi, I'm Paul Latza. You may know my stuff, but in case you do not, I'll show you enough. I worked on a short about laundromat clients, where a panty thief mix-up causes people to riot. I've also done sketches about NPR, and how if you don't pledge, you won't get very far. I'm a grad from Columbia. I've also earned praise from one Daniel Ingram, who was truly amazed. But enough about me, that's not why you're here. Let's talk about my feature, so lend me your ear. It's a musical comedy written by me while I was a student at Second City. The songs are all written by Cody and Nick.
It's the best part.
He's falling over his rhyme, though, isn't he?
He's got his friend's band.
They just look at the guy in the fedora in the back.
Bopping. So what's the movie about?
The main character is Tom.
Amazing.
He's a lovable geek. He invents things at Vidor, but his love life is bleak.
Is this just
he
him
crushes
drawing?
on Laura, the top field agent there, but he's afraid she won't like him, so he stays
This
out
is
of
the
her
pitch.
hair. When Vidor's destroyed
Give him
and
your
leaves only
money.
them alive, Tom and Laura must team up if the world is to survive. So why do we need all this money from you? It's to pay for our actors as well as our crew. The money will also go toward all the sets and locations and
It's
makeup
like a
and any
Dr.
food we can get.
Seuss rhyme,
But
isn't
that's
it?
not the only reason we
Like
need the
green
money.
eggs and
Secret
ham.
agents do stunts, and the price isn't funny. LBP Stunts are the people to meet. They
Oh.
did Transformers 4 and 22 Jump Street. We're really excited to have them, you see. They also did Crisis and TMNT. But what will you
And
get
now
if
the
you
Love
back this
movie.
campaign? Well, I'm glad that you asked. Here's Malcolm to explain.
For
It's the
$200, your actor of choice will record a brief message or character voice.
Or maybe a song
Pause.
is more what you need. Nick and Cody will do it.
For $200, you get a 30-second voice recording of anyone.
Doug Walker.
Excludes Doug. So you don't
Doug
even
Walker
get
wants
Doug
at least another zero put on that, yeah?
Doug's
for
the big
30
bucks.
seconds of his voice.
Oh, you gotta pay
Like,
the big bucks for Doug.
You have to pay $200 to get who, Malcolm, to fucking record
Yes.
live. Like, come
A
on.
cast member of your
30
choice.
seconds.
Wait,
How
wait, hold up.
insulting.
That's not even Malcolm. It's for anyone, including Latza. I would pay $200 to have Paul Latza say whatever I wanted for 30 seconds, and I think you would too. At the end of the day,
Well, you might be
imagine
right.
Paul Latza saying, "Hi,
Well, I don't know. What would you want? Out of that, I'd want the custom song, wouldn't you?
Probably, yeah, but even then, you can get music commission for less than that. You know, like you can get a music song commission for $50. Like a 30 to 45-second custom song, that's not long. You can get a full 2-minute song for $50 if you know where you're looking. It's not going to be good, but from what I heard, it doesn't sound like it's going to be very good anyways. So the rare chance to have the Doug Walker maybe scream something in my face may be worth it. But Doug's the premium. You have to pay more for Doug.
Yeah, you got to add an extra zero on for Doug. You get 10 seconds of his time.
This is
All right, keep
And if you don't want that, or if gaming's more of your thing, Paul will buy you a game of your choice.
$600. Wait a minute. Pause that sentence. $600 and Paul will buy you a video game
of your choice on any platform. Why not just buy a game? Wait, actually,
maybe he'll sign it. Maybe he'll autograph it.
Here's the genius idea. Here's the genius. So guess how much Train Simulator costs with all the DLC?
That's what I was thinking. Was it like $2,000?
$2,000. So you can say, hey, listen, buy me all this game. Buy me the game with all the DLC. Here's $600. You now.
No, but when is this made? This is made in like 2013, isn't it?
2011.
2011. So we're talking
no.
what? Wii games?
2014 actually. No, never mind. 2014 or 2013. I'm guessing. Well, actually, we can go to the Indiegogo page. I don't want to spoil it, but we'll tell you for sure when it was started, because I can give you the date when it was started, when it ended, and how much they made. And that's the fun part.
Anything.
So that's my campaign. Thanks for pledging today. But if you can't do that, help us in another way.
Please share this campaign everywhere you see
I'd be
fit,
asking for like
on
Nickel
Facebook and
Samson
Twitter.
for the NES, you know.
Like
a full $100
yeah, do it. Just fucking ask
rarest game or whatever. Flintstones, whatever it is.
Fucking Or get the NES World Championship for fucking...
Yeah, like the promo card.
You know what I'm looking for? It's okay. So where's the option to like get a DVD of the movie, right? Like, shouldn't that be a campaign like a $30?
Exactly. Yeah. You get the
Don't you have like
the free DVD copy?
Yeah, you get like the free DVD or Blu-ray. Like, isn't that like how you do these campaigns? You skip right to $200 to get a cameo video. Like, they didn't like do anything else with it. But we just share it on Reddit though, bros.
Or even Reddit.
So
Help us reach our
Google
goal.
Plus. Remember Google Plus? Fuck.
Yeah,
that's a
shit. This is
throwback.
so nostalgic, isn't it? Like,
It is.
So, I mean, how much did they make then, Gahul, off the back of this?
I'll show you. Let's watch the end of the video and then we'll show you, because we gotta watch this campaign video.
Well, on our way. So thank you again, and have a nice day.
Like, what is this music that it's closing it out with?
It's the woman singing, his friend singing, isn't it?
Oh my god!
I don't want to spoil it for you, but my date with a secret agent, $521, up $700,000.
Ooh, did they
That's
even get
still
to
a
keep
lot
that
more
money?
than I was expecting him to get.
The
That was a
campaign has
lot.
ended and will receive all funds raised from 13 backers donating $521. And at the end of the day, he doesn't have to complete his pledge because he didn't raise all his money, and he still got to keep the money.
But the big delusion of it all, right, is like believing that he was going to receive, what is this, $700,000 American. Like, imagine thinking that there was even a possibility, because even Doug, like the Channel Awesome fundraisers they did, they raised what, 50K, 75K. Like, they never raised this.
That we're talking about Paul Latza.
And also, if he wants it, he probably budgeted it like properly. This is probably how much the movie
he probably has got like an Excel spreadsheet full of all of the itemized costs of this.
Yeah, and he's got to probably adjust. So probably $700,000 was like his comfortable amount he needed. But the problem is with these Indiegogos, you ask for some money from Indiegogo, and then the rest you get from investors around town. Like, you use it to offset stuff because you can't like get all the way with your investors, and then you can't get all the way with your loans. So you have to say, well, I can get $500,000 from one of these studios or like an investment company or a bank in town, but I have to be beholden to them. But
he's going to have to go for like 650,000, isn't he?
Right,
600. No, he's actually going to have to go for like
for 699,000.
500. Like, fuck.
Yeah. So he's like, well, look, guys.
But like, that's how
so imagine you're Latza. You're going to the studio. You're going to the investment bank, and they're like, well, tell us, Mr. Latza, how much did you manage to raise in independent financing out of this $700,000? Well, guys, we raised $521. I think you guys should be able to clearly see that there's groundswell for this,
there's demand,
and that I deserve $699,000.
How much do you reckon of that budget he wanted to pay Doug Walker for appearing? I'm talking at least $100K, right?
You guys imagine it was a huge amount.
Doug wouldn't even do this for $100K, but you have to think, like, how autistic did Latza have to be for Doug to treat him this way?
He wouldn't even show up in the video to promote it. He had to send his goon, he had to send his modern day slave, indentured servant out, his house nigga out to Latza's land and say, listen, you can have him, but you can't have me, to promote this movie that I'm going to be in and be financially directly involved in.
Like, Jesus, what a disaster!
Well,
what a disaster.
The problem here is that he's too big for his britches in the case that, your first feature isn't a $700,000 feature. It should be your first feature. Yeah. It should be like a $10,000 micro budget that's designed to show off character work. You can't make an action movie right off the bat. You have to, pace yourself, dude. And you know what? I think he learned his lesson,
isn't it? The film is like every genre. It's action, comedy, musical, feature film. Like,
yeah.
It's not even a coherent pitch.
No,
like it's not even. Okay, this is
the main pitch
like
Doug Walker is in it.
It's weird. It's an action comedy feature length movie. It is also a musical.
Well, but guys, Doug Walker has IMDb credits. So
and it was written
so does Andy Wolski and Gator.
He was also
Gator has an IMDb credit.
Hey, so does fucking what's his face? Gonzo, right? He fucking
Gonzo deserves it because he's like the second most prominent Chilean director next to Jodorowsky, right?
Yeah, he's like number 2. It's
yeah,
crazy.
Well, Jodorowsky came to coach Gonzalo for advice.
Yeah,
that's the truth. Coach told him, "Look, your movies are shit. Okay,
Yes.
You need to listen to me.
But look, no, God respect. Look for Gator's IMDb page. It's absolutely crazy. It lists his appearances on like the Dick Show, and it's one of the most shocking things you'll ever see.
I mean, it's just insane that he thought. Look at these perk tiers.
These perks. Oh, look at that picture of him.
Corporal.
With the suit.
Yes. Oh, this is the famous one. I gotta save this again. I gotta get this shit saved. I'm sorry. That's going in my folder.
He looks like he's from 1977, boys. Like, come on. Lieutenant, Captain. Like, these are like military ranks. Like, what does this have to do with anything? Like, Captain 3? There's like 3 different tiers of Captain.
No, these aren't military. These are like his Star Trek fucking route show.
Oh, you're right. He's
Commander.
Oh, here we go. We gotta get here's the celebrities, his internet celebrities here. You got Doug Walker and Malcolm Ray. Yep, Doug has been Paul's idol for years, and learning they live so close by only sweetened the deal.
I'm sure Doug wasn't thrilled he was so close.
Paul met Doug and Malcolm.
Imagine saying Paul's idol for years. Imagine saying that.
Listen, he was my idol when I was a child. You know, Doug Walker
so how
was my
close
idol.
did he live next to him then? Like, how close are we talking?
They're
like
both
a
in
mile?
Chicago. They're both in Chicago. They're probably within like city
but
limits.
Chicago's a big place. Like Fuentes lives in Chicago. Like, how close are Latza and fucking
the
Doug
thing is,
Walker
Chicago's a big place, but it's all metro connected, so it's big, but it's not. You know, you can get to each other. I think they're both in the suburbs. I imagine Latza's house looks like north.
Well, I imagine Latza's in a tent on Doug's lawn.
Yes. Well, I mean, he's at the Toboldly Flea playground. No, the Suburban Nights playground where fucking Brad got like the Indiana Jones cut on the bridge there. That's where he is. I gotta go to those locations. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm planning a road trip to those locations to like location scout and film the history of that guy with the glasses.
No, but look at how. Look,
are you actually?
Got Doug Walker and Malcolm Ray? Question mark. And it's like no.
Well, he got medicine, but not.
It's Doug. Like yeah, well, they didn't get any of them. What's this I hear about John Delancey? Oh man,
we have approached John Delancey.
John Delancey will do anything for a quick buck. He's like the voice of My Little Pony, isn't he?
Well, that's like a $250,000 of this budget was to try and get John Delancey.
Look at this.
Like, read this whole paragraph. Here's what his whole is, right? It's like they won't even pay Q the money he deserves. Instead, Walker's getting the $100K. Q's probably getting $200.
Like, look, Q, right? Can you just do it for $200?
You know, can you just say anything for $200?
No,
it's like we'll do it.
The sad thing is, Latza doesn't know Delancey as Q. Latza knows him as Discord from My Little Pony.
Yeah, I know.
You know I'm right.
Q, and it'll always be Q.
You think so?
Oh my god!
Latza doesn't know him as Star Trek man because he doesn't watch Star Trek. He's watched My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Look at the billing here. Look at the billing. We have approached John Delancey, Star Trek: The Next Generation, My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, and then Breaking Bad. Like in that order. That's the billing order. I gotta read this whole paragraph. We've approached John Delancey, paragraph, Star Trek: The Next Generation, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Breaking Bad, about being the
Breaking
movie.
Bad obviously pales in comparison to My Little Pony.
It's true.
Friendship is Magic, My Little Pony.
Is that what they call it? Friendship is Magic. I thought
you don't remember Bronies? You don't.
I have never watched a frame of My Little Pony. I've got to be honest.
Listen, I never watched it, but
I've seen every frame of Star Trek: The Next Generation many times over.
Brony lore is important, whether we like it or not. It was a big part of 2010.
Have you guys seen John Delancey hosted a documentary called Bronies? The unexplained phenomenon of male My Little Ponies.
Does Q yiff with the bronies?
So if John Delancey would yiff in this My Little Pony documentary, I mean, he'll do anything, right? Like he might have actually done this. This may not have. Yeah, he did it. He literally yiffed.
Well, they paid him
on camera.
Well, look, I mean, he was in this if you watch Lower Decks, it's on Amazon Prime. It's like the new Star Trek cartoon series. He appears as Q on his throne in his judge's hat.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing any old shit now.
He's broke, bro. But here's what his agent said. His agent said he might be interested. Please write back when you're further along in the process. If you contribute to the movie and we reach our goal, we might be able to sign him onto the project. So
I'm amazed he's even going to respond anyway. Like, imagine having to harass that agent enough for a response.
We hope to have this whole movie finished by February 2015. My God, we're on the 6-year anniversary of when this movie should have come out. That's sad.
Did he ever record anything of it? Like, did he get started with the 500 or?
No,
he just pocket the money.
He had that music and that's it. He didn't have enough money to do it, so I think
so he just kept the money anyway.
I think he might have he might have found a way to like get like backer claims out to people to do something. But here's what the perks that were done. Okay, intern, $5 USD, 3 claimed. You get your name or online handle in the credits if you want, as well as access to the backers only blog. $15 corporal, all the above plus the DRM free digital download of the movie. So for $15 you get a DRM in the movie. You get a fucking digital download. For 3 people bought that. Master Trooper, $25, all the above plus download of the movie soundtrack as well. $30, all the above plus a special edition DVD with exclusive cover art. Now this alone is not enough to get to the $521, and we're already like halfway through all the backers. So who really pledged hard here? Blu-ray, special edition Blu-ray, no one bought. Movie poster, nobody bought. T-shirt, nobody bought.
Look, the reality is Latza just got his family to donate to the site, right?
100%.
Yeah. It was only his family members and like his closest friends who he had known since kindergarten. It's like, come on, guys.
2 people pledged $100 to get your name in the credits, access to the backers only blog, digital downloads of the movie and soundtrack, the exclusive T-shirt, signed DVD or Blu-ray, signed exclusive
T-shirt,
and a personalized thank you video from Paul. Then
holy fuck.
All of these tiers, this is insanity, isn't it?
There's so much work put into this tier list, actually. There's different names, baseball caps, fucking lieutenants, 30-second voice recording of a cast member of your voice saying what you want. So it's only $125 to get a cast member. An ID card.
But this sort of effort is lacking now, isn't it? When you donate to a Patreon now, you're not even offered anything, are you?
No.
It's like,
no, it's like, you get a Discord role.
You get nothing. Yeah, you get an invite to a Discord server. Do you know?
Behind the scenes book, a short behind the scenes
book.
Nice exclusive hoodie, custom song, single headshot of the actor of your choice, and a Skype call with Paul. Ooh, you can pay $250 for a Skype call with Paul
just to communicate with the great man.
Random signed prop from the movie. For $500, if you can come to Chicago, Paul will take you to Fright Fest at Six Flags Great America. You can also take a friend. So you can fucking go to a theme park with Paul.
No, I'd want to go to Fright Fest with Q. Like, where's John Delancey's placement on the fucking tier list? For $600, you get to keep a lock of Doug's hair.
Oh, okay, here we go. For $700, the cast will perform an original sketch or short written by you. You'll be sent an HD copy of the video to do with as you wish. We will pick the actors.
What? Well, shouldn't they be busy making the movie?
No, you would think.
Like, shouldn't you actually just make the movie?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So when the 5 people or something donate to that, the production just stops whilst you consider it a completely different production.
Special agent, all previous non-limited tiers plus associate producer credit. Wow.
Associate producer credit. Come on. Oh, fuck. Like, imagine having the balls to have $1,000 or $3,000 tier.
Who's a $3,000
tier? There was a time when we used to be like outraged, like when that guy with the glasses did their Indiegogo, and it was just appalling. They made that game show, right? But this is like a forgotten world that your Sargons and your Krauts and your Coach Red Pills don't even offer with now.
They don't even attempt to have like a grift at all.
You
just
get access to the Discord.
You don't even get anything. You just get paid to pay them. At least with this, it's there's an idea of what you're gonna get at the end of it.
You have the privilege of paying me for my brilliance.
Paul will take you to Second City for a 3-hour show and a tour of where he wrote the movie. You can also take a friend, so you can get a free behind the scenes tour.
Yeah, so you get to hang out with this guy a lot.
You get a co-producer credit or an executive producer credit for merely $10,000. You can get an executive producer credit on a movie.
Fuck. Well, and all previous tiers, right? So Paul Latza's going to be doing a lot of stuff. He's going. How many times is he going to be attending Fright Fest?
A lot, because he's got. Well, it's like it'll be a group, thing. It'll be like he'll go like once, but he'll bring a bunch of people at like one go ahead. Is the idea.
God, that's in the delusional world that people are going to pay Paul Latza $3,000 a pop for that. Like, a world that doesn't exist.
It's true. I mean, I hate to say it, but
Disney are paying him that now a day, aren't they?
Well, we can.
Well,
he won.
He's winning now.
He won now. Let's watch another short he made. This is a classic. We got time. I got time. I'm not waiting on any ladies. Fuck.
Well, unfortunately, I am. In 10 minutes, I have to go on a real hot date. I'm gonna get laid.
Okay. I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you for 1 second. I think you're gonna go
the
watch.
Jealousy of the incel man.
You're gonna go watch
the
NXT Vengeance Day by yourself in your room, and you're gonna jack off to the NXT Women's Title match. That's what you're gonna do.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
I'm going on a very hot.
It's not true.
I'm going on a very hot date with a real female.
I don't.
That I'm gonna bang.
Well,
and I'm just going to be thinking of you the whole time as I'm balls deep in this bitch. I'm going to be like, some girl will never know.
I don't want you to listen, PP. You're a good friend to me, and I enjoy your company. But if you ever say that you're going to think about me while having sex again, we have to cut this shit off now because it's explicitly anti-gay on this show. Okay, there's no homo ship. There's no.
I don't know if it.
There's no.
I don't know if it's a gay thing, buddy. Are you an ogre sexual?
No.
You identify, I thought, as an ogre.
No, people just call me that.
Oh.
Let's watch the Coin Shop Pizza Delivery special.
It's the pizza delivery. This is a classic.
Yeah. Steal.
Hey, I got the pizza.
Well, hurry up, I'm starving.
This is his best work, isn't it?
Oh, no!
No.
I've been to this.
Laser beams
I've eaten that pizza and I've been to that train stop. I know where the fuck this is. This is fucking weird.
No, have you been there?
Have you really? This is like a pilgrimage you've been on.
Well, not like intentionally. Like my family, most of my family's in Chicago area, so I know I've been to a lot of these places. And Giordano's is good, but what the fuck?
You've got to take the pilgrimages to Nick Fuentes' house. Then come on.
I
take one for the team.
It's the road to Geneva this summer. There's gonna be a lot of shit going on there. Don't worry. What the fuck? He's got glowy nipples.
This is the best thing ever.
This is so good. We almost have to play it again.
That's the keynote shots.
All right, pizza is here.
Do you have the one of all four of Spoonie, Doug, and Latza going towards the camera?
I think I
have that. Yeah.
I have to find the video.
It's like an image, isn't it?
It's a video. It's just his glowing nipples.
Bro. You tell me that's not a genuine talent.
He is a genuine, exceptional individual.
That was genuine, inspired, beyond. I mean, that's got to be in one of the top 10 things ever put to film.
Honestly, we'll
that's iconic.
Well, if you've got to go, PP, we can cut this kind of short. That's fine. Maybe we can go through some other stuff. But
we'll do this. We'll do a part 2, shall we?
Oh, we got to do a part 2 now because I've got to go.
Oh no, we're gonna do a part 2 because we got to do the Red Letter Media stuff, and we have to do.
This is the beginning, the origin of Paul Latza, the introduction, if you will, to get hit inside his
head.
You've got to
leave
the basic
wanting
concept.
more. You've got to leave.
Well, this is the basic framework.
Rasmus wanting a bit more.
This is the basic framework of Latza's lore.
But here's the deal: what we're leading up to is we got to also take a quick detour into the Linkara movie because we got to talk about the Link.
Yes,
we got to go into there. We don't got to go too much into Tig besides Latza, but we do have to talk about the Linkara movie and what happened on set there, and also Lana Peter doing blackface. That was,
and we also need to do the show when we talk about Latza now, how he's a success.
Yes,
I think it's a trilogy. I think it's a trilogy. This first one's just like an hour. It's like a basic intro. And we do maybe a second show where we dig into the Linkara stuff, more of this lore. And then the third edition is where, we wrap it all up, where Latza is at now. What is his legacy? Does that make sense?
Because it's not just Latza. There's a whole, Latza's the most famous one, but just to give you a preview of the stuff in the Lana Peter video, the Lee Carr movie video, there's a whole swath of a generation of like filmmakers who were influenced and inspired by these e-celebs, these like Doug Walker types that like they went to film school because they wanted to be like the AVGN or Nostalgia Critic. And there's a whole group of these people out there that just like idolize this generation. And they had like a run in film schools and stuff. And these people, they came and now they are gone, but they existed, and it's important to document these people. Because Latza's just one of many of a breed. Latza's the most famous, he's the most notable, and he's the best. Because he's the most honest and sincere. But there's other ones who are more dubious and duplicitous, and actually had their Kickstarters backed and made professional movies out of them, in the vein of these things, and they're just forgotten films. And we will discover this. We'll dig deep. But I gotta condemn you, PPP, for not being an incel on this Incel Awareness Day. It's just disgusting.
No,
it's just disappointing, man. Godwin said you gotta.
How dare I?
This man can't be having sex with women. It's disgusting.
I gotta simp out to the femoids because that's what cool Chads do.
That's right.
That's the Chad move, right?
It is, I guess. Yeah. All right, well...
But yeah, no, we'll reconvene for Latza Part 2.
We will.
And we'll do five pounds of guns.
I don't know.
5 pounds of guns tomorrow. We'll be here.
Tomorrow.
But we have to...
I would have done it tonight, but I haven't seen AW.
We gotta go on your hot date. It's whatever I get it, dude. You're a fucking pussy, but, that's life. Wrestling science important to you is getting laid, I see. It's kind of fucking pathetic, but... If I might go through, if you guys are gonna leave, it's fine. I might go through some chat questions here because I might open up the phone lines or something too, just for fun, shits and giggles. But
yeah, okay, cool. Fuck. Shit. Well, we'll reconvene for Part 2.
We'll reconvene.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
That's right. But yes,
sexual healing, yeah. All right, I'm out.
All right, see you, dude. Oh, that's not the right. I gotta pull up the phone number here. Well, hey guys, how's it going? It's just me now. I might turn my camera on too. Oh, there we go. What's up, everyone? Just hanging out. Got my Doritos. Fuck. So, yeah, let me pull up the phone call line. I haven't done anything like this in a while, so I just want to do some shit. I'm bored. And I'm also very lonely on my my night here. So I know all the cool people left, but life's good, guys, actually. It's alright. Where's my date? I don't have a date. I'm sitting alone here at night. Here's the fucking details here. I gotta pop in the phone line here. I like just the plain old phone line. I mean, I could pull up a Discord call if you guys wanted, but I don't think you guys like Discord. You want to do the phone line. That's more fun. There really isn't an ogress out there for me, man. I'm not interested in girls. Well, I'm interested in girls, but I'm not interested in, like, the women around me. It's tough, you know? I don't know why I did that. There's the phone line if you want to call in. I'm here. There we go. Expert OBS user. There's voice. Three 247-5362 on the line. Give us a call. Give a sex pat like Gonzo. That's a good idea. Practicing self-love. I'll never become a big E-celeb personality. You know, I mean, I'm doing more viewers here than Kino Corner right now. But, you know, I made the mistake of, you know, being a racist on the internet. And so basically my chances of becoming E-famous are gone. Which is for the best, because I don't think E-fame is a good thing. Wow, I just fucking... Did I seriously just tie a bow tie by memory? That's fucked. I've never been able to do that before. I've always had to look it up. That's crazy, man. Man, I'm fucking good at this shit. Ooh, give a caller.
Call from. To accept.
You're on the line. What's up? Hello? I can't hear you, dumbass. Fuckface. Put something on, bitch. Can I do it? I had it up. That was good, like so.
Call from. To accept.
Yeah. Keep it up. It's good shit. Oh, like that shit, bro. Impressive. Very nice. Love that shit, bro. Do I want more internet clout? I don't want more internet clout. I'd like the site to grow better. I'd like TV channel to be a little bit bigger. You know, I'd like to do my best to grow it, but like not like naturally, not like, you know, Yakuza style where we like fuck everything up, but what am I doing here? I had it going fine to begin with. I think it's like this. Will the music get you strike? Nah, I don't think that's a guy's actual music. I think that's like a that sound like just I don't think that's actual music, no. I mean, there might be strikes, but usually with like little clips like that, you don't get a strike. You just get like a, you know, a fucking like you have to like they demonetize the video and stuff. But I'm not in this for the money. Money's for fucking pussies. That was a girl calling. I don't believe you. Any questions on the chat side? How's life? Sucks. Life sucks, man. Life's always sucked for me. Life's never been good, and never will be good. Nothing good ever happened, and I don't care. Home alone on a Friday night. God, I'm pathetic. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Medicur's channel. Awesome retrospective. I thought it was okay, but I didn't think it went really deep into the dives that some of the other, like, you know, there's some great fucking... There's some really awesome TV infographics from, like, old 4chan TV, even, that are just excellent. Like, there's a ton of great content out there on this group of people that just isn't been documented properly. And I'm happy to do the Latza side, because Latza is the guy that really needs to be, like, honored and respected for what he did. I don't have negative opinions of Latza. A lot of people think, you know, lesser of Latza because of what he did, you know, of how he fucking, you know, he's not really a TV man. He's not really the guy. I read notes from the underground. No, I have not read notes from the underground. We have a call.
Call from. Fuck. To To accept, press 1.
Hello, who is this?
Oh, hi, is this Cahool?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, hi. This is PPP's girlfriend. I just wanted to let you know that he is on his way to me.
Oh, okay, that's good. Can you tell me he's a
Anyway.
fat fucking loser for me?
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, bro. Shit. Oh, that's funny shit. Woo! Still got it. Fuck, that's hilarious. All right, did the bow tie. Woo! I can't believe he fucking. Can you tell he's a fat fucking. Oh! Oh. Yo, PPP, you got PTFO'd. You want some? Come get some. I was like, why is there a girl calling in? My fucking audience retention. 0 females need to watch this stream. We need to get a pure 0 female. Let's show off some shit here. Check out the PVM, bro. Look at that. Woo! PVM. Look at that shit, bro. That's nice. Nah, bro, I got troll. I got troll.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Hello, you're on the line. How can I help you? Hello? Going once. Going twice. You're fucked. The incels won in the end. I can't wait. Oh, that's a nice, the blue glow. That's sexy. I like that a lot. That looks way better than the fucking. Let's see, what should I play? FX Pack Pro review. Quick review of it. It's fucking awesome. If you're into Flash old games, you don't have a big game collection, spend the money on a quality Flash card. It is 100% worth it. Because then I got all the games I want to play on my Super Nintendo, and it's just here on my Super Nintendo. I don't have to fucking drag around, a bunch of carts or games and stuff.
Call from.
Jenny Fag.
To accept, press 1.
What's up, faggot?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fucking terrible. How about you?
Yeah, pretty shitty.
Yeah, that's cool. As expected of a Jenny poster. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm watching your stream. I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised you aren't spending your evening with your, what is it, Faye, right? Faye Valentine, Cowboy Bebop?
Oh, my wall scroll? I am spending my evening with her. She's right there. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she gorgeous? Right there. Look at those hanging tits, bro. That's what life's all fucking about. Just giant fucking tits.
Yeah, she's pretty okay.
Yeah, she's alright. I don't have a real wife because I don't watch a lot of anime, so I thought, what's like the hottest anime girl I know? And I've already got the wall scroll of her, which I actually bought off my ex-weeb friend who stopped watching anime. He sold it to me. I thought, if I'm gonna protect my virginity, that's the way to do it. Because no girl's gonna want to come to. They see the room, they see that, they're like, "Fuck off, I'm gone." And it protects me. It keeps the incel powers in check. Because even if I become a true chat, and it's like, one day I'll get a girl in the room. It's like that's like the last stoppage ever. If my weirdo creepiness hasn't stopped me before, that'll protect me from having sex, and that's what really matters.
Yeah. As the meme goes, you got to get those wizard powers, right?
There's no wizard powers. There's only intelligence of having to deal with women. Not having to deal with women actually makes you smarter and more adept and more on edge.
It definitely helps.
Yeah.
So I have heard you got some big projects coming up. I know you mentioned before about making a movie.
Yep, the first movie's coming out in the beginning of March. I'm writing the script now. We're filming it the last weekend of February. It might not come out at the beginning of March, which is what I want to do. I want to do March 2nd's the anniversary TV channel. It might not come out then, but it'll come out in the same month, and I think that's good enough. It just, I've got weird scheduling with my actors. They've got weird time constraints, so I'm not sure if I'll get the editing done by the 2nd, but it'll be probably that first or second week in March it's coming out. It's just going to be a short film, not a feature, like 15, 20 minutes. But the feature-length film will be filmed this summer. I can't give you too much, but it's called The Road to Geneva. That's what it's called.
Well, it's good to hear that you're keeping yourself busy.
Yeah.
Haven't gone and shot yourself yet, so
I still can.
That counts towards something.
I still can if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Because life's too important to waste on shooting yourself.
It's very inspirational.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll let you go then.
Hey, I just want to let you know that I fucking hate your guts, and I think your wife is a dog shit piece of crap. I hate you guys posting. Like, you're almost as bad as the Megan posters. You're not quite as bad because the Megan posters are worse, which is partially my fault because I spurred it on. But the Megan posters are the worst waifu posters right now. Worse than Zach,
really
even.
are.
Zach has left, and now we've left with this. But, I specifically hate you because you've stuck on like a leech. You're like a cockroach of society that just won't die. You just keep posting this ugly fucking, troon-looking woman with her ugly fucking face, and I hate you. I just hate you.
Are you talking about Bailey or
Jenny?
I think you're confused, my guy.
I thought you said you were a Jenny poster.
Yeah, but you're describing an ugly person?
Yeah, that's Jenny. Jenny's ugly. She's ugly.
No, I think you're
She's
confused.
Ugly,
I don't
not
know.
funny, annoying, and fucking spread everywhere. She's like a cockroach.
No, you're talking about Priscilla. I think that's who you're
also
talking
true.
about.
Though that's also Priscilla. You're right. In fact, it's all women. It's just all women. Hey, guess what? Your wife is shit. Boom! You fucking suck. I hope you eat shit, bro.
Okay, well, I'll remember that.
But
when I come over to your place, tie you up and make you watch your entire channel.
My entire channel. That's not a torture. I enjoy watching my own videos.
Oh, her channel. Whatever, dude.
Oh, her
I'm
channel.
going. I'm going.
That's right. That's what I thought. That's what
Yeah, just remember, dude. First official queen of TV, always and forever.
Yep. And soon there will be no queen. Fuck, he left. Oh well, worth a shot. Oh, you Ashley bros are fucked. You Ashley bros are just fucked. Phone lines are on the air. Please call in. No judgment. What? Yeah, I got an SD2 NES. This FX Prac Pro. This is the newest version of the SD2 NES, and it is the best version because it can play all the chip. It can play every game. Some of the early SD2 NESs can't play the. There's certain chips it can't play. It's like I think it can for sure. I think it can play the Super FX chip, but it can't play the A1 chip, which is what Mario RPG runs. I think, if I remember correctly. This can play that. And those games that do have the chip are some of the rarest games, so I'm happy I got this. It's worth the money. It is worth the money. Disc systems, like this PS2 is broken. I was using it to test movies out because the first controller port is broken. But I'm getting a modded PS2 and I'm just going to shell swap it because I like this white case. It's nice. It's cool. I like it.
Call from
Emma Watson.
To accept, press 1.
Hi, Mark.
God damn it. Happy Valentine's Day, you bloody fuck.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day, Mark. What's up?
Not much, just calling, saw your stream and wanted to check in real quick.
Yeah, no, I was doing a Paul Latza retrospective with PPP and Godwinson, but they left.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, no, this is no longer Valentine's Day. It's Incel Awareness Day. So
It really is, isn't it?
Happy Incel Awareness Day, Mark.
Yeah, have sex in cell.
Have sex in cell.
Have fucking sex, you fucking incel.
Yes.
Gamergate.
Gamergate!
Yeah.
Well,
Fucking
Mark,
Gamergate.
Hey Mark, you know, I was talking with PPP about this the other day. When Ralph retort, when Killstream gets kicked off of his latest streaming platform, are you let him gonna come to watch.hn.moe and stream there?
Yeah, probably we don't give a shit.
Do it. You're gonna become the host of the Killstream, and then you'll get fucked again by Ralph's idiocy. Whoa! Your mic's blowing out, bro. It's getting that feedback.
Really, shit. I mean, I don't really have a solid connection on it, so whatever.
That's whatever. You're just calling. It's a phone call. Who gives a shit? But yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, good to hear from you, Mark. You know, keep in touch, man. You know, I'll let you know. My web ring's okay. You know, we haven't had any issues or takedowns lately, which is nice.
I know ZZZ had some issues earlier, but I'm happy that got resolved.
Yeah, it looks like things are cooling down lately. I think now that Dup's gone, I think they're gonna still crack down on us, but they think they're not targeting us specifically anymore, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the progress of the website and what everything's going back together.
Yeah, it's all right. Things are moving along, but yeah, we're vying. Mark, you and me are vying for the position of number 2 image board in the world behind 4chan. English language.
Really, this is pretty crazy because I know Asta told me that we surpassed 100,000 people, so it's like crazy.
Yep. Well, that might be overall total. I'm not sure what our weekly one is, but it's, you know, we're vying for that position.
It's monthly.
Monthly, yeah. I forget how much I am on Cloudflare, but who cares? It's good to hear from you, Mark. You know, keep in touch, man. Keep things up.
Likewise.
But you stop reading lolly, dude. It's bad for your soul. Stop watching porn in general. Gotta cut that shit out.
No.
Stop jacking off.
We have to. It's our moral obligation.
No, stop jacking off. Do something else with your life.
I cannot. It's our moral obligation.
Okay, I'm not talking about this anymore because I don't want to get my site fucked, Mark. My retards. Here, look at this. Check out my PBM. Check out my PBM, bro.
God.
You're watching the stream? Look at my PBM,
yeah,
bro.
I'm not really. I just got here because I was fucking around.
Well, if you look at
nice TV.
It's a PBM. It's a Panasonic PBM. I got it at a medical supply clearinghouse sale for $50.
Oh my god, you lucky son of a bitch!
Yeah, it was awesome. It was like, oh yeah!
Oh my god, you lucky son of a bitch!
It doesn't have RGB, but it does have S-Video, and S-Video looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, S-Video, you do the superior connection, no?
If it had RGB inputs, it'd be the best quality you could get, but S-Video is pretty fucking good. It's way better than Composite, and my god, my fucking SNES on it looks so fucking good. It's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
It is not 27 or 30 inches. It is, I believe, 13 inches.
Okay. It's still, still better than the CRTs than the melee bags bring in. So, the fact that you have a PV, whatever you call it, is great.
Yeah, PVM. It's fucking awesome. I have a big Trinitron downstairs too, which is pretty sweet. But this PVM's next level, man. It's like it's a different world. Honestly, it's like you can't imagine going back to not doing retro gaming on something like this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I totally get that.
All right, well, see you around, Mark. Give us a call if you're bored. But happy Incel Awareness Day. Incels rise up.
Incels rise up. Gamergate.
Gamergate 2 coming this summer. Gamergate 2.
All right. Have a great one, man. Later.
Yep. Peace out, bro. All right. Still going. Still taking calls. I'm taking calls till 8 o'clock. I'm going to eat dinner then. I'll do fucking 8:30. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? I could hook up my game and start playing something, but I don't have a way to hook it up to my PC yet. I've got a capture card, but I don't have a... Well, I do have a... Because this has actually video out built into it, which is crazy. I don't know how that's fucking happened, but it's got built-in video out, which is sweet. I'm not sure how it would look on stream, though, but it looks pretty sick on my TV. Cosmic Gamergate. Yeah, S-Video is pretty sweet. It's not RGB. RGB is clearly the best objectively, but It's not Game Grumps. Yeah, Game Grumps retrospective is in order. I think we need to go back and examine that fucking disaster. It's weird how different internet things are now than they were back then. Like the big internet celebrities back then are just like it's like a different world, you know. I'm alone. There's no one else here. My one roommate's at work. Two of my roommates are at work, and the other one's on his Valentine's Day date. So I'm alone here in my room. Just me in this big empty house. I might call my grandma's later just to say hi. It's not too late yet, so. Go on, I'd be the new game. Yeah, Mark, that's what we're gonna do. It's VTuber era now. Just use emulators. I like using emulators. They're fun, but there's a reason you'd want to play a game. Listen, there's a reason. It's not just video games too. It's movies. There's a reason you want to watch a movie or a game on a CRT, and it's not. Listen, I mean, some emulators have issues with like reproduction and stuff, especially on like low end devices. Mr. Asting, I'm a slaphead. Boom boom. I'm a slaphead. Boom boom. Bum 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 bum. I like to slap them. I like to shave them. I like to whap them. I like to save them. I like to mock them. I like to see them. I like a slaphead because I'm a bald man. People say that I'm a slaphead, and they're right. And they're right. Boom, boom. People say that I'm fucking bald, and they're right. And they're right. I'm a slaphead. Boom, boom. I'm a slaphead. Boom, boom. But no, I don't use. I use a ton of emulators. Like I've got fucking like multiple emulation devices set up all around the house. But original hardware, there's a point to it. You may not even need like a specific this, but an original CRT, watching old TV shows, like old school TV shows, like King of the Hill, or like anything that was filmed pre 2000s. Next Generation, Twin Peaks, a lot of these shows that were like designed to be seen on a consumer grade CRT. That's what they were shot to do. Yeah, they'll look better in 4K in terms of picture clarity, but the feel and the look isn't the same. I genuinely believe that because tube TVs, it's a cathode light ray. It's cathode ray tubes. There's a light gun that like shoots images into the fucking bulb. It's like a big tube. It's fucking crazy the tech behind CRTs. Like they're fucking like insane. Like how anyone would think to use them as like a fucking way of creating images on a screen. But when you watch something on them, there's a certain emotion. There's a feel. The colors look a certain way. The sound. It's just great. CRT filters suck. I fucking hate CRT filters. I'm deadly serious. I hate CRT filters. They look ugly. If I'm gonna play a game on a LCD monitor, I want to look on an LCD monitor. I want all that chunky pickles. I don't want scan lines. I'm not attached to scan lines. It's the way the cathode ray creates a picture that I am attached to, more so than scan lines. And yeah, if you're playing with the original console, you can only play it on a CRT. You don't even try it. You can do upscalers, but I think it's pointless doing like upscalers and stuff for your HD TV because then just emulate. If you're gonna play stuff on an HD TV, just emulate. It's pointless not to. But if you want to play with the original hardware, get a CRT. That's it. That's my cutoff there. Fuck. Any other questions? Call the line. I'm around. I'm available, ladies. I'm a ladies' man. I'll go drop in my Discord. Yeah, inter-tier scaling pixels is weird because then you get like weird, then the pictures doesn't fit all the way on the screen and stuff. It's just weird. The point of CRT to have the best frame rate / controller reaction ratio. Yeah, that is the point. The frame rate's a big deal of it, but also I think the look's important too. I think it looks better, personally. Including, it's not just games; it's also videos and movies. Like I think old TV shows and some old movies look really good on CRTs. I think there's some movies that look best on a CRT, even ones that aren't 4x3. Like I think, fucking Scorpion King with Dwayne Johnson. I think that movie looks pretty good on a HGTV, but it looks really good on a CRT. I think the colors are so much better on it. That's my personal opinion. I'm not joking. There are some movies and TV shows that look better on CRTs, and I will stand by that. What the fuck is posting? Mark, stop fucking shit posting on my board! My roommate buys a couple 4K Blu-rays, but he doesn't have a 4K TV or a 4K Blu-ray player. I don't believe the 4K meme with movies. Like I think they look better, but like there's been like no conclusive way to play them properly without having major issues that I found. Like I can't watch 4K movies on my 4K TV without paying exorbitant fees or anything like that. It's stupid. I have not tried auto translation features on RetroArch. I didn't know that was a thing yet. That's pretty cool. That'd be helpful for like non-text heavy games, actually, like games with like just like basic menu stuff that you have to figure out. Like I wouldn't want that for like a story game or an RPG, but for like a game like an action game, where, like you need to find out what the commands do to play it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Great idea. Retro gaming's the king. If you're interested in modern gaming, you're fucked. Retro gaming though it's like peak right now. There's tons of great fucking tech coming out for it. There's tons of fun new stuff being found. Like I was talking about I'm not sure you guys heard. We were talking about the GoldenEye release that happened. Yeah, right. I wouldn't want machine translated, story text. That'd be stupid. Yeah, 60 FPS movies don't look. 4K movies, like the detail on them is cool, and it's kind of like you're in a movie theater. I've seen some movies in 4K that look really nice, but I don't think it really adds that much over 1080. And I think like the detail on the picture quality is overall like I haven't. Like, it's hard for me to get them. It's hard for me to watch movies in 4K. Like a 4K Blu-ray player is just not common, and 4K Blu-rays aren't common either. But what can you do? Yeah. Any other incels here? Who's here an incel? Unironically an incel. Not like joking, but like who here actually hasn't never had a girlfriend or anything? Because I haven't. Like seriously, I never had a girlfriend or anything. It's not a big joke, haha. The only time I've like hit DVD was technically 720. DVDs could go up to 720, but normally they were 480 or even 360. There are some DVDs that have 720p, but most DVD files are usually not 720. I'm not just saying that to be contrarian, like they just aren't. At least back in the early releases. If you get a DVD now, yeah, it'll be 720. But when DVDs were coming out and they were popular, they weren't. They were mostly 480. Also. Yeah, it's just, well, when you're doing a projector on a big screen, you get a little bit of clarity loss, and it kind of like smooths everything together. 4K is so sharp that it becomes kind of like, like a sharp edge pixel look. It doesn't look smooth or natural. Like, just Pet 5 GFs, yeah, fuck you, retard. Eat shit and die. I have dated a girl for approximately 3 days, and I dated her. I asked. I was like fucking around with the whole summer with this girl. Wasn't doing anything, nothing of actual sex, but you know. And then like we started dating, and she said, "Okay, I'll go out with you." I went over one day. I went over the first weekend, and then someone stole my bike, and then she broke up with me. So I don't count that because I think she was trying to steal the bike. Comparing film to digital files. Well, yeah, but everything's a digital file now. You can't not have it. No one has a film digital. Even movie projectors aren't actual film. They're digital film. It's all digital files. Oh, my dad's calling me. Should I take the call on air? I'm gonna mute myself. 1 second. Yeah, I went to the cabin. It looked alright. It wasn't too bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. I mean, it was cold, but the snow wasn't too bad. I got inside there was no dead animals, so. No, there was a couple dead ladybugs, but nothing poop I could saw in there, so. Yeah. Yeah, the snow was small enough that I mean, it was like far enough away from the door I was able to open the door. He just stayed in the car. Yep. Not that far down. I didn't really want to walk that far all the way down, so I just went inside and saw the cabin. Yeah, they built it up big. It's all right. It looks nice, actually. So it's good. Be good for the property. Hmm? Nope, your hams tray was still there, Dad. Yeah, the beer cans and the ham tray. Oh, there's a couple. That photo is still there of the Chicago. So I don't know. I might make some leftovers, throw them in the microwave. Oh, okay. How romantic. Frozen pizza. Yeah, it was a journey. That's right. No, I haven't eaten that yet. I might eat it now. Hmm. Yeah, I think so. I think it'll look good. I know we splurged. We got nice suits. Yep, they did. They didn't pick out that set. They wanted to get their own thing, so they didn't use the sales set. Yeah, it wasn't for everything, and I just got the slacks and the jacket and shirt combo. They wanted the full suit thing, like a matching kind of look. Mm. Yeah, it's kind of like it's like more like a sport coat. It's like a heather blue kind of look. It's got like a thatch look. It looks nice. I'll show it to you when I bring it in. Yep, got new shoes, so it's good. Black shoes. I got black shoes from the Kohl's. Yeah, guy could. A guy certainly could. That's right. Thanks, Dad. Wear the camel hair jacket, Dad. I don't think you should either. I think it's gonna be a lot more manual labor than you think it's gonna be, and you're gonna be doing a lot of physical stuff. I think you're not gonna like it. That's right, Dad. No, you can. I just don't know if you would like it. That might be it, but it'll probably be more than that. Like it'll be a lot more like doing their chores and stuff. I think it sounds like. Right. Well, it's an interesting idea. Let me know how it goes though tomorrow with the interview. Okay. Right. Well, that's my job, Dad, is to belittle you. Woe is Dad. Yep. He does. Yeah. Well, that's all true. Everything you're saying is true though about yourself. So. Okay, I'm gonna go make dinner, so I'll talk to you guys later. Okay. Yeah. I might give you a call after I talk to Graham or something. I'm gonna call them in a bit too. I want to do that before it got too late. So. Yep. And okay, sounds good. Let me know how things are going. Okay, bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. Love you. Love you too. Bye. All right. Sorry about that. That was fucked. I didn't want to cut the stream off without I didn't want to not pick up. I suppose I could have just called him back when I was done with this. Yeah, I should just end this now. Now that you've all heard my conversation with my family. But yeah, any other call-ins, please do now. I'll take it. Aaron, Stephen, you are correct that CGI Fest movies in HD look worse than in SD. Like, great looking films. Like, I was watching Gone with the Wind for the first time. That looks great in 4K and in HD. It does, because it's a great looking movie, and the cinematography in it is excellent. But I also think it would look good in SD on a CRT. Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming out, guys. I don't know. My channel isn't very popular, so I don't think I do. You're supposed to schedule these streams ahead of time so people know, but we just did this on the whim. Like we did this without any decision making. We just decided, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this now. Got an email from we're gonna get an email from TBC. We'll read this out now. I'm live on the air. Yep. I'm not gonna read that. It's just too long. Yeah, no, Latza part 2 next week, but also more Linkara and deep dive stuff. If I can find that infograph. Oh, we got a phone call.
Call from.
It's Mr.
To accept, press 1.
Hello?
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro. I just want to know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. What's this Latza dude up to?
Paul Latza. You missed the early parts of the stream. Just go back and watch it. Otherwise, it's Paul Latza, great king of that guy with the glasses lore. One of the great cows of TV, actually. But there's a whole stream you missed that you can just go back and watch that. And that's what I would do.
All right. What's the too long didn't watch version of what you guys say?
I can post the classic Paul Latza playlist in the chat link here quick. Just kind of watch some of the videos
All
from
right.
that. Because I mean, me talking about it is one thing, but kind of click through that playlist and find some videos. He's just a Spurg who was a big fan of Doug Walker and tried to become Doug Walker, but Doug Walker never would let him. So
Much like most of the guys from that guy with the glasses.
right, but he didn't even get to that guy with the glasses. Like he was stonewalled before he even got there. Like he was, he didn't even reach that level. He was like below all of them, and he was like the biggest. Film Brain's character in the that guy with the glasses anniversary movies. Like
he didn't even make it to Reviewtopia.
No, he didn't. He didn't make anything. He couldn't even make it. Yeah, he was bottom.
Low.
He was low. But the character, Film Brain's character in that guy with the glasses, the anniversary films like Kick-Assia and Suburban Nights, where he's like, "Oh, critic, I'm so excited," and he's like, "Critic's bitch boy,"
I do not know. I have not seen those fucking movies.
Oh, you gotta watch
those.
In a
long ass time, dude.
Okay,
well, a long time.
His character in that is what Paul Latza is in real life. Because he was more
right.
Well, now you know. But I'm gonna go to bed, so I'll talk to you later, bro. You have a good one.
Shit, man, it's only 6 o'clock over here, bro.
It's 8 o'clock here. Well, I'm actually gonna go eat dinner and then get winding down to go to sleep. But I gotta go eat and do shit. So happy Incel Awareness Day.
John Lennon Day.
It's happy Incel Awareness Day.
Yeah, happy Incel Awareness Day to you too.
Yeah. Remember,
all right.
Fuck women.
All right, rub a good one out, dude.
Yeah, peace out, bro. Bye.
Peace.
All right, I'm gonna fuck off too.